Alright, everyone, welcome back. We're continuing on through our playthrough of the Gajah Mada campaign. We're on mission number 4, Serving the New King. Um, we may have to do a little bit of change of pace on the way we're playing these, because the cheat code we have been using doesn't help us at all in this mission. So we might go to use the tried and true torpedo. Haven't decided yet. We'll decide by the time we get done reading the info blurb. But otherwise, the details of how I'm doing this run will be in the description down below. Without any further ado, let's get started.
Time is a cruel mistress as I grow older and older. The queen abdicated so that her son, Hayam Wurik, could take the throne. This does not affect my ambitions. My work is not complete as long as my oath is not fulfilled. Majapahit's navy will go east, towards the small but rich tropical islands of the archipelago. They are as many as the stars in the sky, but they too will recognize my authority. And that of Majapahit's rightful king, of course.
Yeah, we can already see kind of his Rodell is paid with good intentions, but man started to get a little bit of an ego about his oath this point in his journey. Anyway, okay. Destroy all of Kutai stocks. Destroy all of Makassar stocks. Destroy all of Luwu stocks. An important thing to note here. Actually, we'll read the hints and then I'll see what it says. Due to the limited resources and space on these small islands, you are restricted to a population limit of 125. Not fun. Also means it's very important to expand quickly to other islands, take control of vital resources and precious building space. Agreed. Fish is probably the best way to get food in this region. Doing this saves wood from building farms, and that wood can then be used to build a navy. Also important. When fishing spots become depleted, you can make use of the Malay's unique fish trap bonus to get an endless supply of food that way. We'll just start doing that. Because it'll keep our fishing boats safe from being hunted down by the other groups. Your enemies have a strong naval presence. Building fortifications on the islands can help defend your bases and let you concentrate your ships in fewer locations. We'll build a couple of castles. That should honestly do a really good job of keeping us safe. Especially depending on which way I decide on torpedo. Anyway, some enemies have fortified towers. The best way to deal with these large towers is to have several cannon galleons. Using other ships to distract the fire incoming from the towers is also a good way to prevent your cannon galleons from taking fire. Yeah, we've seen this before. Just got support. The Majapahit Navy, us, or what is left of it after a heavy storm, arrived north and made landfall on one of the islands. Mahajap sailors have been ordered to look for a nearby village from where a new fleet can be built. Typo. Okay. Big company. You'd think their spell checkers would work. Anyways, to the east, the Kutai control many of the smaller islands. Kutai are the weakest of the pirates. They are mainly pirates and rely on small but fast ships. They will also build rafts filled with gunpowder to take down larger vessels. That's the big danger, is they like demolition ships. The Makassar, green, live on the other side of the eastern archipelago and southwest of our location. They are well fortified and better equipped than the Katai. They mainly rely on war galleys and fire ships to deal with enemy vessels, but also have archers defending their shores. We definitely can expect them to try to raid us. So they try to do landing parties of like pikemen and things like that. But mostly, yeah, they just do send their war galleys and fire ships, and I think that they can upgrade to galleons. Not 100% on them. But one castle pretty much can defend to do that. It's just getting that castle up and running that might be a little iffy. Two castles though can defend most of our issues if we can get them up running. Farther to the south are the Luwu. These are the strongest ones. The most technologically advanced islanders. Their island will be very difficult to take because of the fortified towers defending it. I think they have 3. They might have more than that. They're also accustomed to using gunpowder, so they can deploy cannons on some of their vessels and towers. They do have cannon galleons. if we were going to use torpedo, this is the one that I would want to take out. Here's the interesting feature of this mission, though. When you destroy the docks of a group, they send all their resources to the next people in line. So Kutai sends theirs to Makassar, Makassar sends to Luwu. However, Luwu sends their resources to Kutai, which is important because Kutai will waste that on very, very cheap things. Mostly on making a bunch of bandits on their main island and on just gunpowder rafts, which aren't too big of a deal with where one of our castles is going to be situated. So, if I was to use torpedo, it would be to remove the Luwu, because that would instantly just give all their resources to the Kutai, and I'd be home free. I think I'm just going to try and just play this straight, just because, I mean, as soon as we get our navy up and running, it's not necessarily hard to do the mission. Our ideal navy for taking out the Luwu is going to be 10 elite cannon galleons, 10 galleons, minimum of 10 galleons, and then 10 fast fire ships. With the galleons and the fast fire ships covering, well, our elite cannon galleons should be able to delete targets in one go each time. It's just getting all the resources to make those ships and then be able to field them. So it's a difficult task, but I don't know. If we start getting rated really heavily, I might commit to using torpedo. Also, if this video starts getting super long. None of these videos have been short. But anyways, alright. Let's get started. Okay.
These islanders and their blasted gunpowder ships. I guess we will have to continue.
So we are just going to attack them straight up. So we're not using it here because we actually want the Karambit Warrior's speed, and the champions are honestly they're a decent foil for the same amount of damage we could get from a Teutonic Knight. But as soon as they get up here and we get things,
a village loyal to the Majapahit. Here we can
send them
rebuild
back
our
down
fleet
there
and bring the fight to the islanders.
Okay, so we're gonna do that. And instantly build a bunch of villagers. 15's fine. Alright, and then we're gonna take you three, and we're going to build 4 watchtowers. Okay, we're gonna get that done. Now I'm gonna delete that one. So it was already having us build 2, but we're not gonna worry about that. Okay. We're going to have them set up that right there. And while they're doing that, we're gonna have her start building us some houses. Those 3. And then after that, she's going to come and build this right there, so we can start getting stone. And for the moment, actually, no, we're gonna commit to the bit from the beginning. We're gonna do that. We're gonna let our next couple go down there. That's fine. We're gonna have him set up down here, so we can start doing that. So we're relying entirely on our fishing ships for our food, and we're gonna continue doing that.
These islands on themselves are too small to provide enough resources for our fleet. We will have to conquer many to get sufficient supplies.
So, and we want the 4 towers here just because until we get harbors, we have nothing defending over here. So, and then these 3 are going to immediately come and be stone miners. When we get to 10 woodcutters, that's when we will switch over to having, brain. Work, brain. Please work, brain. We'll send the rest of the ones we have prepared to go mine gold. As soon as we get enough stone, we're gonna put a castle right here that will defend us from these bozos. If you tie it down here, and then over here is where we'll build our second castle. As soon as we can. Luckily, we're already in the Imperial Age. However, we still need to get a bunch of technologies. Like, we don't have a ton of technologies. And that is going to become a problem at some point. However, that point is not right now, so we're going to ignore it. At this point, we are doing a minor race against time, though, too. Because as soon as there arises an issue. The Makassar lands a ship full of people down here some point soonish, which we do not want. So I'm gonna end up probably fielding 40, between 30 and 40 villagers. And I don't really have a choice about that. I'm going to just have to, because that's what we're gonna need. Okay, we're gonna co-op to you. And because we're not building farms, we can build houses in front of our other houses. Be good. We need... I'm gonna put this right here. And then we'll put a blacksmith. Right there. Then after you get done with that, well, we already have harbor research. We just don't have harbor researched. That's concerning. Okay, we got a couple more harbors. Okay. So we got 10, we got 6 on that. Okay, so we're gonna set them to do that, because these guys are going to all work on putting up our castle right there. So it looks like we're starting to get decent traction on that. We'll grab our... We want the shipwright upgrade, honestly, but we will grab galleon first, because we want as much of an advantage over people as we can. And I'm just going to be grabbing upgrades at the moment. So we're going to have you put that there, and we're going to put that there. Yeah. Okay, we looks like we're getting this built just in time. So looks like we already have fire shot. We've already got a ton of upgrades. Bracer is the main one we're trying to get from here. So get in there. I'm gonna take these guys, and they're gonna come up to here. We're gonna build a transport ship. Send it down over there.
Look, ships have arrived to help us deal with the enemy.
Oh. I honestly don't remember these guys ever showing up. Sweet. I guess. They are galleons, which is great. Maybe they got killed off when I was doing my first playthrough. I don't know. It's not important, to be honest. Okay. So these guys are gonna hop on here, and these guys are also gonna hop on here. And they're gonna go set up area number 2. Okay, go ahead and start cutting over here. Okay, so you are going to sail up here, and then over to here. We're going to claim this upper island. We're going to want to claim this island too, but I'm going to wait for my troops to finish healing before I do that, and probably build a few more, to be honest. So we're going to land right here, and then send this guy back over here to be safe. And again, the same plan. We just want to get... I'm gonna build that there. And we're just gonna get gold from there. Awesome, you're here. What do I need? We're gonna have this guy build a siege workshop right here. And then between that and some karambit warriors, we're gonna go take this island. Okay. So we're gonna put a castle right here when we do. Go ahead. Can you get over there? You can. Awesome. Go ahead and build me a marquette. Right there. Okay. And now we have 3 of these guys. We really want shipwright to reduce our wood production. Down here is safe from further things because of our stuff. Oh, cannons might be better. Yeah, we're gonna do 2 cannons instead. We'll make do with that. We're gonna research siege engineers, which is gonna help us out with our cannon galleons, and we're gonna get bracers as soon as we get more food again. You know, if we want shipwright, that's gonna be a lot harder to do if I don't, you know, do other things. Okay, we're gonna buy some more stone though. Sucks. Okay, and then we're gonna take these guys, and we want to destroy this guy here so that he doesn't interrupt with us building our castle right here. Okay, that was pretty much it. We're good now. We're gonna take all of our guys. We're gonna build a castle right here, and then he'll go back to gold mining. Okay, he's gonna get on there, and then put our cannons on there. We might be able to do the conquest of this. We want to get this island before Kutai gets it. And it's basically just golden wood. There's a ton of gold and a ton of wood on it. And these, we're going to get conscription, because that'll help. So we're going to send this down here to pick these guys up. And honestly, between the cannons and those guys, should be more than enough to take that island and then start building up some things on it. Okay. So we're still saving up for shipwright because I keep spending things on other stuff. Okay.
Aku pengerti.
Okay, this is the risky part. We might lose a lot here, but okay. Okay.
Iya, iya Baginda.
I don't see anything currently on this island, so awesome. Oh, did they kill? No. Okay.
Angkat senjata. Iya Baginda.
Okay. So this guy's going to build. Honestly, he's just gonna build that right there.
Apa syasananya Baginda? Aku pengerti. Aku marwan.
Okay, those two are gonna stay here, because why not? Something happened and I lost all my troops. Don't know. Don't know that I necessarily can care. I get 2 more fishing ships just to start building that up.
Iya, sakuka Baginda. Apa syasananya Angkat senjata. Tapi angkat senjata. Iya, maju. Apa syasananya Baginda? Angkat senjata. Maju. Tapi ya sakuka Baginda. Angkat senjata. Si aku penggali tambang.
Okay. Okay.
Iya, swasti. Aku pembangun gedung. Iya, tapi apa syasananya? Aku pembangun gedung. Aku penggali tambang.
Okay. Now that I've done that, worthless endeavor.
Siap.
Minor worthless endeavor. Okay, dude, if you don't want to be a gold miner, then you can start my branch of woodcutting right there. How about that? That sound good? That sounds great. I love it for you. Already got those upgrades. I don't really need any of those upgrades. Aha! Shipwright. And then we'll get Dry Dock to help with that. Okay. Let's start spitting out galleon. Get that. Fast fire ships. And now we wait again. Okay. Still gotta focus on the fact that we gotta do Luwu first. Luwu? Yeah. And we need to get Bracer at some point. This isn't really needed, so you can go back up to there. I may fall and get rid of it. When they're done strip mining here, we will send all of our woodcutters over to here too. Oh boy. Come on, finish building it in time. Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Swasti. Iya Baginda. Aku marwat. Apa syasananya Baginda? Iya Baginda. Aku marwat.
Okay, that's annoying.
Iya Baginda.
As tempting as it is to let them destroy it for a Steam achievement, I want my castle back.
Apa sasananya Baginda? Aku
You
penumpang
guys
kayu.
all become that.
Apa syasananya Baginda? Iya.
Aku marwat. Aku pengerti.
Iya. Maju. Tapi
Okay.
apa syasananya Baginda? Aku pengerti. Aku akan bantu.
Okay.
Swasti.
Siap.
Do that.
Aku
And then do
panggali
that.
tambang.
Okay. So we're looking at a bunch of galleons and fast fire ships. Nine cannon galleons? Not quite enough cannon galleons yet. So
Siap. Aku panggali tambang.
Yasakuka Baginda. Iya, Baginda. Siap.
okay, if you don't want to be a gold miner, dude, you can always be
Aku
a
pembangun
lumberjack.
gedung. Iya.
And if you don't
Aku
want to be a
pembangun gedung.
gold miner either, be a lumberjack. Those guys are taking care of that. A couple more cannon galleons. Yeah. So okay, we're gonna do those. All right, and we're gonna set them to aggressive, and we're gonna have them attack move through here. So we'll destroy half of Kutai's docks while we're at it. Oh, there's some stone right here. We might go and get the stone. And there's gold there. Well, that sucks. Okay. Do. Okay. The galleons are mainly there to take care of the demolition ships. So Okay. Almost destroyed all of their little base over here. Okay.
Swasti. Apa syasananya
Aku
baginda?
panggali tambang.
Eventually, we're gonna get the gold on that island too, but
Swasti. Aku akan merawatnya.
let's see, where is the? How do you get on that? Over here? Okay, so land right there. Okay. I'm gonna start building another navy. Because
Iya.
there's every chance that this navy fails. It's just, it is what it is kind of deal.
Apa sasananya baginda? Iya.
Okay, you go ahead and come and drop this young lady off over here. Okay. So... and there's also gold right here, okay.
Swasti.
Okay, have you come and build a gold mining
Siap.
there. Oh, there's some monks.
Tidak baginda, aku maruat. Iya, aku akan maruat.
Okay. Come over here and get the monks. Did not find the monks last time. They must have been killed off. Okay. Okay. So take care of those. We already lost 2 ships. Sucks. Okay. Take out the castle because I overshot a little bit.
Aku maruat.
I'm just gonna sail it over to here and we'll build a monastery over here. Let's get rid of the sea gates. Okay. Just 1 harbor down. Two harbors down. Okay. Got that fortress down. So the big problem is going to be heading into here. Okay, so we're going to be smart. We're going to stage these guys off of here, and we're going to go get that second fleet we made. We're going to have them sail over to here, and then we're going to start making fleet number 3. Right, don't have a ton of gold. That right there.
Iya.
I'm gonna have you build me a monastery
Siap.
right there.
Aku panggali tambang.
Okay.
Sasananya
We'll
Baginda.
build that, and then come
Aku
back to being a
panggali
gold miner.
tambang.
And then take this, send it back over to here. And you two have been doing great work, but you're gonna become gold miners. Okay. So I've got it's not a lot. Okay, we're gonna have you guys be defensive.
Swastika. Siap, aku akan bantu.
Okay. Go ahead and drop these guys off right there.
Aku
You
yasa
guys come over
Baginda.
here. Because gold, I could sell food. That'd be a good plan. Selling food and wood would be a great plan.
Iya. Aku panggali tambang.
Okay. Come back over here to wait. Okay. I've got a bigger fleet now. Okay. We're gonna have them attack move through here. I mean, seriously, all of you guys quit it. Okay, I need you guys to destroy the harbors. Please go do that.
The first of 3 island nations has surrendered. The rest will soon follow. For Majapahit!
Fix that. Okay. Okay. So, in order to not have as many issues, galleons should set us up really well. Sure, let's get Bracer now. Why not? So we're going to have them meet us halfway. We're gonna meet right here. Okay. And then for all remaining ships, we're gonna send you guys down here. Have all of you be down here so I can start an assault with half my forces. It'll be okay. Okay. So this is the revised group 1. And this should be a lot easier. Shouldn't have near as many problems. We should just be able to do this. Because there shouldn't be... Like, they shouldn't have onagers defending them. They shouldn't have any huge things. They don't really do demolition ships, so we'll be safe from those. So our galleons and our fast fire ships should be able to do a lot of the work for us.
Apa sasarannya, Baginda?
Siap, aku akan merawatnya.
Nice. Almost 19 cannon galleons. Okay.
Apa sasarannya, Baginda? Aku penggali tambang.
You guys are starting to look a little frisky. Okay, those guys should be taking care of that. Almost boat.
Our king has heard of our struggle against our enemies and has decided to send us more resources.
I'll be honest, I don't remember getting a bunch of resources and things. Like, legitimately. Okay, you guys are supposed to be doing most of the damage here.
True enemies have submitted. Nobody can stand against our glorious navy.
Unless they can't stand against our glorious navy, and more like our navy is a little aggressive. We might lose our fast fire ships rather easily over here. Because they will have demo ships, but honestly, I'm not too worried about it. Because at the end of the day, their whole job is to provide cover for our, like, cannon galleons. Okay, let's end this as quickly as possible. Oh, which tower's over there? There we go.
Cripple the enemy's naval capabilities. Victory is ours.
Nice, 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 nice.
Never before has an empire controlled so much of Indonesia. The Majapahit Empire is truly blessed, and its reputation spreads. Emissaries from China and India come to our capital, bearing gifts in recognition of our power. All that remains is to take the last remaining kingdom on the island of Java. The Sunda kingdom is a thorn in my side, and should not be allowed to exist any longer. My king maintains good relations with Sunda, but I am determined to be rid of them. My oath must be fulfilled.
Wasn't your oath to defend the royal family? Again, like at the start of this one, I commented on the fact that he seems like he's he's let his ego override his oath. But anyway, for this mission, I think we did pretty well, especially not using any of the cheats. Like I thought about using torpedo. Again, using it on Lua would have meant we wouldn't have had to waste that first attack group essentially, but we did pretty good. Only lost 71 troops, which is not terrible at all. Lua, yeah, like honestly not terrible at all. I had some big fumbles, which did not help things, but our economy was great. Makassar had a lot of time to gather resources, but honestly, after you knock off Lulu, it is kind of just go take out Makassar, go take out Kutai. So, I think everything else was pretty good. Villager High. We did get a relic. I wish I knew about the relic earlier, because it's not hard to go grab early on. And that would have helped with our gold issues, but yeah. So that's going to be it for this one. And then we just have the final one, which is the Pasunda Bubat tragedy. I'll be honest, like, Gajah Mada, like, you know, unconditional loyalty, he was like, yeah, I'm the king's man. And the oath to unify Nusantara, I'm the king's man. We're getting closer to, like, Rasputin, I want to pull the strings here with mission number 4 with serving the new king. And then with the Pasunda Bubat tragedy, we're full on, I'm a kingmaker. But anyway, that's it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Thank you guys for watching. And everyone just have a fantastic and wonderful day. Thank you. Bye.